Okay, we're going to talk about just kind of the fancy names that in theory we give certain scale degree names to notes. Okay, so in this one I just made a C scale. Now we can always call this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or the octave, right? I'll just write 8 right there. But we also have fancy names that are going to be thrown to you and you need to know what it is. The root, okay, or I shouldn't say the root, but this is a key of C, that's a C. Its famous name is called the tonic. Okay, what's the tonic in the key of D? D. What's the tonic in the key of G flat? G flat. The name of the key is the tonic, okay? That's a very important relationship. If you're in a key, all the music wants to go to the tonic. We're basically moving away from the tonic so that it can come back to the tonic. And that's basically what music is, okay? There's also another note that has a very, very important relationship in here, okay? And that relationship right here is the fifth. The fifth we call the dominant, okay? So all music has a tonic-dominant relationship, okay? Where basically this has a lot of tension, wanting to go home, so dominant and tonic, okay? Those are really important notes. The one below, it's below the dominant, so that's going to be the subdominant. So think of the 4 as just being sub, or I think about a subfloor or a submarine under the water, subcutaneous, underneath the skin. The word sub just means underneath. So underneath the dominant is a subdominant, and that gives you 4, okay? Number 2, we just call this the supertonic. It's above the tonic. It is supertonic. And that's just the name we give for number 2, okay? Number 3 is the mediant, okay? You'll learn when we do chords that there's the third of the chord is right in the middle of the chord. And so mediant, the middle, we can learn that, okay? Now, of course, using logic, we would say what would be below the mediant, and you would say, oh, well then would that be the submedian also? Well, no, the submedian is number 6. Meaning that it makes no sense whatsoever, and that's the one people always get wrong. So remember, the submedian is the 6. Median is the 3, submedian is the 6. The 7th we just call the leading tone. And 8 we call the octave, okay? So if you're in the key of D major and somebody says, what is the submedian of D major? They're just asking for the 6th note. D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp. Whoa, I just want 7. Okay, so B, so B would be the submedian of the key of D, okay? If somebody says, what's the subdominant of A flat, B flat, C, D flat. So D flat would be the the subdominant of the key of, I forgot where I'm at, A flat. In the key of A flat, the subdominant would be D flat, okay? And so you can keep playing these games and do some quizzes, and I'll have some papers that you can start figuring some things out. But these are the names of your scale degrees. Learn them.